Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm back over Coniston, and the last time I was here I walked that way and followed the tram all the way to the top, but this time I'm going to go to the right hand side. I'm going to go and look at the copper mines down the bottom there, and I've noticed a couple of adits that way, so I'm going to go and check them out. So if you like the video, give it a like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. There's loads of spoil heaps that way, but I won't be going that way, it's a bit too far. I'll go and have a look at the museum part, and I've seen an entrance over that way and two this way, and I'm aware that there's a tarn just at the top, so I might go and have a look at that. Right, so I've not been walking very far and I've come across these foundations to a building of some sort, and then this. Yeah, so this will have been an old adit. As you can see the actual roof of the adit, of all the spikes, and on the right hand side you can see like the dead rocks where they've leaned them up at the side to hold it up, but it's fell or it's been purposely caved in, so this one's a no-go, so I'll keep looking. There's a huge waterfall. So I'm going to cross this bridge and go to the right, but I think just under my finger there's an adit right there, but it's only a small spoil heap, but I'll go and have a look anyway. So the adit that I spotted from the bridge, I was stood over there near that huge rock just in the middle of the frame now. So it's up here. I don't know whether it goes or not, there's a lot of water coming out. Like I say though, today is just for little recce trips to come back to, because I'm on my own, so can't go too far in these places. And there it is. Judging by this location, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a dead sheep in here. Like I say, I'll have a little look. I'm not too pleased about this one, to be honest. It's right below that waterfall, so and it sounds very wet. The floor seems solid enough anyway, so look at that. I think this is going to open up into a big chamber because I'm echoing straight away. This is some work gone into this. Yeah, if the camera is shaky, I apologise, it's because I've got hold of it. Must have just been a trial level. It didn't actually come in all that far. 50 yards maybe a bit more. So I'm assuming that was a trial level. So I'll make my way out and go back the way that I was headed. Right, so I've finally made it to the old mine site, which is here. There's all the abandoned buildings and the spoil tips, and there's a huge waterfall to the left of it. I'll show you now. Well, there's actually quite a few of them, to be honest. Just there. I want to get a picture of that if I can get close enough. And by the looks of it, there's some spoil tips up there as well, so I'll have a look up there for another mine. There's an adit right in front of me, so I'm going to go and check that out. Yeah, so after I've checked that mine out, I'll head to the left. I'll go and check those spoils and the waterfalls, and then I'll head to the museum and then back. I don't think I'll have time to get to the tarn, but we'll see. So there's another adit hidden here on the, just as you come round. Looks fairly low, but the airflow coming out of there is brilliant, so I'll have a look in there as well. I'm going to have a look at the other one before we go in. So this one's just next to that last one. I'll show you now. There. Not sure if they're linked or not. That one looks a little bit higher than the last one, but they might link up. But I'm going to give it 5 minutes and then I'm going to go in and have a look. Some airflow coming out of this one as well. Right doesn't look to go anywhere, so I'll go left. Constantly looking at the floor because I've never been in here before, and I've heard there's some deep drops. Carry on. And timbers already. I think it's a telephone pole. Oh, it's blocked here. Oh. Whoa. Guess this is the deep holes that everyone talks about. Jeez. So I've just came that way. Come to this. I guess I'm gonna have to cross this. Right. Just so you know. Oh, it's a bit bouncy. Just a bit. Bounces in the middle. Oh. Back across that gap. Can't even see the bottom of this. There's the bridge. It goes straight back across there. So let's carry on this way. I'm assuming I'm going to need more cows still. Wow. There's the copper staining on the wall there. But this looks very dodgy indeed. Oh. So you definitely can't see the bottom of this one. Just gonna get my cow's tails ready and then get across this. So that's what it looks like down there. Whew. So this is on the other side of that crossing I've just crossed. So we're heading this way. When this battery runs out on this GoPro, I'll be putting it on my helmet because it's unsafe to walk in here with that on, so I'll be putting it on my helmet. Goes left and right. The right comes through a huge hole. We can't go that way. So it looks like you have to cross this wood. I would have thought this would have went under the waterfall because the waterfalls are just to the left of this entrance. So that goes higher up, I'll check that in a minute. Maybe that's the way up to the higher level, because you can do a through trip in here. The chain on the left hand side of it and a rope going down. You must only be able to do this from the top because there's a knot right at the bottom. I'll carry on this way. Right, so this is going a couple of ways now. Left and right. There's right. A little small opening to the right. And a little small opening to the left. So we'll go left first. We'll check all the rights on the way back. Oh, that doesn't go anywhere. This way. Go smaller again. That's collapsed that way. It would have went to some workings by the looks of it, but it's collapsed. So this way, there's tracks. Oh. So, tracks didn't last very long. It can go down there, but my 20-metre rope won't be big enough for that. So we'll see what's left for a bit, and then if there's nothing, I'll go and check the right passages. If it goes back to water or anything like that, I'll be turning round. Right, this passage seems to be never ending, so I'll give it a couple of seconds and I'll be turning back round. I'll go around this corner, and if this comes to yet again more long passage, I'm not going to go any further because I'm on my own today. Right. No, I can't go that way on my own. It's a bit crawly. Plus I'm miles out the road of any mines rescue, I think. So I'll head back and check some passages on the way back. It looks like a dead end. Didn't go anywhere. Right, so I'm back at this. That might be something to come back to in a future video. It looks like you can tie off around there to get down. and then do like a deviation off that other rail there. But I'll have to come back with someone to do that. So head back this way. Pulling the roof down. So that was the left passage. See where this right one goes. More water. Shite. Right. Right, I'll go have a look at this. If it goes too deep, like over the welly, I won't be going any further because I haven't got wet yet and I don't plan on it. Oh wow, found some artefacts. An old chain there, massive that. And these. Oh wow. It goes down to the workings below. A good 40 feet down. This is all a false floor, full lot, as you can see. This is all copper staining on the rocks. So stay away from that left side. This is all copper. Yeah. I think this is actually coming out at another level. That goes fairly high up. God, I've never seen this much copper staining. And that false floor there is scary. Have a closer look at that on the way back. Go and have a look this way. And now I've seen the floor, I'm very wary. This is oh god, that goes down a bit. Got that as dark green, copper. I think there's been a collapse here. Yeah. By the looks of it, you can go up, but it's slightly dangerous by myself. ramming under the collapse just to get up with that. Yeah, this full thing's collapsed. That's why it came up. So this mine continues after the collapse. There's a splitter there. Right, so this mine actually goes left and right. Shouldn't really go off track much, so I'm going to head back. Like I say, I don't want to be getting lost in this place. Just so you know, I continue to the right anyway. Said I wouldn't, but I probably won't come back unless it's to go down that shaft. Getting lower. The hell is that? Looks like some type of ritual thing. Jesus. So, after all that, it came to a dead end. So, I have to head all the way back now to where I slid through that hole. Right, so the camera's back on my head now because footage is getting a bit shaky, so I thought I'd put it back on my head. So this is that huge collapse in the middle of the level. And drop back through here. Back down below the false floor. It's all that dead rock on top of there as well. It's not good. Go back through here. Have a look. Oh. What's this? Oh! That's some way up. I don't even know what it's tied to, so there's no way I'm going to try that. But I might come back here with one of my friends if he wants to come back and see if we can get in from the higher level and make our way down. That rock's not staying there for very long, is it? It's got Whew. Right, I'm making my way down. Oh, that's part of an old cart. I didn't see that coming in. Is that false floor level? That full section there is just a false floor. Don't even know if this is what I'm stood on. So there must be a couple of ways down from the higher levels. And all the ropes are already in. I don't know whether to have a walk up to the tarn, because I know that that's where it is. There's like a open stope in the rocks near the tarn, and you go down on some ropes. So I'm assuming they come out of one of these. But there's another one round here as well. So we'll see how high that one goes up. See, I don't mind doing the ropes, but to go up before coming down is kind of petrifying to me, because I don't know what the rope's tied to. It could be tied to nothing at the top, and with me being on my own, don't really want to have a fall. So I'm going to have a look up here, because there's another rope just there. And some more huge chain. Looks like an old chain ladder. There's one of the rungs there. So there's another rope. I can't get hold of it, so you clearly have to come down from the top to get it. But I'm definitely going to come back here with one of my friends. One of them who does the ropes. Tell you what, That's dangerous, that. You get a picture. Pushes you out at the end. The last bit. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'm going to do the other one now. Some drop that. This is so strange. If you stand in this spot, you can feel the vibration of the waterfall outside. Feels like an earthquake. No wonder they had to reinforce that. Flipping heck. Nice and sunny outside. Ah. Yeah, so that mine goes under the waterfall. They must go under all the waterfalls because it turns off to the left. Gonna have a walk up there in a minute. Right, so this is inside the other adit. As you can see, a huge false floor right the way along. Some ladders leading up, very old ladders. And there's no traverse line, so I can't really cross this safely. So I don't think it's a good idea to cross that, to be honest, because I'm quite heavy. And that drop down there looks quite far. So I'll be giving that a miss, I think. This first one would probably hold and the drop isn't that bad, but the second one, the drop is huge. You can't see what's below all that mess there. Oh, it's not worth it. Damn it. I nearly give in. You can see that goes all the way up as well. Right. There would have been a traverse line right here at one point, but I'm assuming it's too dangerous now, so they've taken it out. Oh well. Head back to that blue pool and have a look at that, and then make my way down to see the wheel and stuff. That way doesn't look to go anywhere, but that way does, if you can swim. I'm assuming if I go in that other passage now, the one I went in first time, I'm guessing that way joins up. I'm going to go and have a look. Right, so if I go back in here and then all the way to the right, what I thought was a dead end, and see if that goes to them false floors on the opposite side. See, it looks to be a dead end. It's not. So you would have expected this to split off to the right and then join that false floor section, but it doesn't look like it's going to. Now that's a complete dead end. Oh well, that's baffled me, so I'll never get to see what's down the false floor section without going across. So if someone puts a traverse line in, it would be easier, but it's probably not worth the risk for them to put it in, to be honest. Yeah, so as I've came out and had a rest, I've noticed this. It looks like a bridge that went over the river, and then higher up you can just see the foundations and the big two lines on the middle of the screen now. So it might be worth having a look up there. I decided to go and look up at the waterfall because I've just looked at the maps and it says there's 3 levels on the left hand side of this stream. So I'll go and see if it's still there. Also, this will be the last bit of the video because I've only got 3 GoPro batteries and I've used 2 of them already. This is the last one, so we'll see what happens. Right, I'm not sure if there's another mine up here or not. It could be higher up the actual cliff. It looks to have been something here, but it's long gone. There's some rails there, but this is how high I am from the waterfall. We don't really want to be going any higher. So I'll go beyond this wall and then I'll turn round. But I think I saw an adit down on the opposite side of the river which isn't shown on the map, so I'll have a look at that. There's a level in the cliff. Well, that looks a bit high up, so I'm not going to bother climbing up to it. You can just see it there in the middle of the frame. Right, I think I'm going to end the video there. I'm absolutely shattered and I've got no batteries left for the GoPro. I don't fancy using my phone for footage because it's not as good as the GoPro. So if you like the video, give it a like, subscribe, and I'm hoping to get out in 2 weeks time. Like I say though, I'm busy with a new job, so I can't really say when I'm out, but hopefully next week. So thank you for watching, take care.